college career?
It's definitely up there. It's one of my top performances for sure. And it to happen in a rivalry game with this big atmosphere here at Kentucky is definitely special.
Yeah, what did you think of just kind of the atmosphere of the rivalry?
It was amazing. It was amazing. Everything that I expected. You know, just the fans showed out. They gave us a lot of energy throughout the game, so it was fun.
Talk about going against Chucky. I mean, it's kind of two dogs going at each other, man. How was it playing against?
Yeah, he was a great player, pesky defender. And offensively, he was able to you know, get downhill, hit open shots. So it was definitely a great battle. I feel like we both had good games. So I'm still glad we got the win, though.
Lamont, Pat Kelsey said they would have had to tie this guy up for him not to play tonight. Is that true?
Yeah, no, I was trying to get out there, man. You know, I did a lot of treatment with our trainer Brandon Wells. We did everything to just get back healthy. You know, I definitely wanted to be out there the last 2 games as well, but it just wasn't ready. But definitely this game I wanted to play.
Pat also said you guys got a hug during that little skirmish there at the bench. What
Everybody was hugging at that point.
What happened?
It was just, you know, people was falling over. No one had their balance. We was just all in there. You know, just rivalry. You know, just a little skirmish. It wasn't that crazy.
Come on, I know.
I'll be putting a lot of work in, you know, just daily, you know, just throughout the summer, fall, all that. And you know, tonight I was just able to hit them all. You know, it felt good to hit them all. You know, I just try to continue to work on it. It's definitely got to continue to get better. That's just a daily thing. Get better at all the things that I'm sufficient in, and just continue to hit shots and make plays for my teammates.
I'm not going off that. Even before this game, you were on pace to have your best offensive season, basically in every category. What do you kind of attribute that to? Just everything as a whole.
You know, just hard work, and then also just my teammates and coaching staff believing in me to run this offense and just go out there every day and be comfortable in that. That everyone has my back, everyone has trust in me. It takes a long way for me to just go out there and be able to be myself.
Sorry for your answer. When did you know you were going to be able to go today?
Probably about yesterday after practice. I felt good, moving and going through a full practice, so I was ready to go. Yeah.
Mark Pope talked about this being a historic performance within this rivalry. That with the way the eligibility works, this will be probably the only time you play in this rivalry. What does it mean for you to the BBN that you got such a historic performance in your only time in this game?
Man, that's crazy to say. I mean, watching Kentucky, so to have myself be part of something special between Kentucky-Louisville rivalry is definitely a blessing. I don't know. I just was out there playing, trying to win the game for my teammates, for BBN, and it was just a product of that. I didn't really know that at the game. I didn't know I was perfect from the field until the interview with Jay Billis. But I was just out there playing, just being myself, playing comfortable. I knew my shot was falling from the 3-point line, and then I was just trying to get downhill, draw fouls, and be able to make some plays for my teammates.
What did you see for those first few possessions of the second half? It seemed like they came out, they would hit a shot every time. You would answer with one of your own.
Yeah, I mean, Chucky was guarding me, and he was helping in, so I was able to get some open looks early. That's all it was, just taking an open shot.
Just seeing what was there.
Finding me, yeah.
You guys are known to be 2 lockdown defenders. So what was that out there?
It was fun. It was fun. I mean, he's a great player. He got the Louisville team playing well right now, so we were just out there competing. He had a great game today. I feel like I had a great game as well. I always like to battle and compete against great guards, so it was a fun game for me.
Your coach says, as far as execution for you guys, your ceiling is so much higher than where you are right now. In what ways do you feel like you guys can still grow?
Yeah, I mean, just continue to be connected on the play calls and just cutting harder and faster throughout the game. I definitely think we can continue to just punish teams in that scenario.
What was playing in this game like in that environment?
It was amazing. It was amazing. Everything I expected. There's a lot of history between Kentucky and Louisville. We just got our first taste. So it's gonna be my only taste, but I definitely have fun. Going out there and competing.
What is it about Ortega? He seems like he's able to kind of close the door for you guys at times. He made 3 huge plays down the stretch here.
Yeah, no, he's just a dog. He's always ready to make the play to win the game. He's a winner. Every day he's out there, being a pest defensively, scoring at will. So we definitely need him this whole year, and he's just going to continue to grow and get better for us, and we're going to just need him. As the season goes on.
In the middle of a game like this, you have moments where you're like, holy cow, I don't think I've missed.
I was more I didn't think I had missed, but you know, I knew my shot was falling. I didn't think I was missing, but I honestly was just worried about making my free throws at that point. I know I missed a couple. I'm just trying to continue to work on that, so I wasn't even really thinking about it at that point.
What do you think of your letter? Was it Darius Miller? I think you got the letter from.
Yeah, no, that was sweet, man. I mean, Darius Miller's someone I watched because he played 4 years here. He was on the 2012 team that went to the championship, so it was definitely great to be able to have him write something to me. That was fun for me.
Are you back to 100%?
How much did you actually practice this week?
Yesterday was my first practice, like full practice. Other than that, it was the day before that I was able to get like light shooting on the court. So I was just trying to get back after it.
Based on the way you played, is practice overrated?
No, don't say that. No.
What percentage is your ankle at? Are you at 100% yet, or what would you say?
Yeah, my ankle's all good. It's all good now. I mean, we did so many treatments with it. I'm just trying to continue to get it back comfortable to where it was.
Coach Pope talked about your leadership continued off the court, going and picking up guys when you know they're having a bad day. Is that you talked about that ever since you got here, wanting to be a bigger leader? Was that something you would have done a year or two ago?
Maybe, I don't know. I just try to be the best version of myself. Try to be a role model for all the other guys on the team, and I just want to be there for them. And I just try to do that, especially when I was off, not playing. I just wanted to encourage everybody, and everybody picked me up. We won 2 games, without me, and I just wanted to come back and have a great impact tonight.
Not having Kerr for the foreseeable future, I guess. What do you put more on yourself in that situation, or how do you think that's?
A little bit. We all got to step up. Kerr brought a lot of energy, great pace to our team. Great shooting, and just him being out there was impactful. So we all got to step up and just do our part. We don't have to do nothing extraordinary. Just be ourselves and go out there and play with a lot of energy.
You talked earlier about maybe not knowing you were perfect, but knowing you were on a pretty good high streak there. It looked like after the 5th three, you kind of like did a little shake of your head. Like, could you believe it at that point?
Yeah, I just was shaking my head like, dang, I'm open again. So I was just shooting it. It was going in, falling. Just credit to a lot of hard work.
Lamont, always so much anticipation about this game. Did it live up to what you expected out of a rivalry like this?
Oh yeah, for sure. The crowd was there from the jump. There was a lot of energy in the building. Louisville was very scrappy. We were scrappy, so it was just a fun game to play in.
Who's San Diego State's biggest rival?
That's a good question. We didn't have like a real rivalry like this. That was like had a lot of history behind it. But Boise State was definitely a team that we always was going back and forth with. New Mexico. How
did this compare to being in the pit against New Mexico?
Oh man, the pit's stuff to play at right there. But this was amazing. This was amazing just to have the whole BBN behind us. We knew every step, every possession that we were gonna have them roaring out there. So they definitely helped us bring the energy today.
Played in the national title game, Final Four. Where's this stack up among some of the most memorable games of your career?
This is definitely going to be most memorable. I think it's my highest scoring game of college. So, just also in a big rivalry game, it's definitely going to be one of the most memorable games.
Is this ahead of hitting a shot to win a Final Four game?
Hey, hopefully we up enough that I don't got to hit a shot like that. So, yeah, I'll say that.
After the Duke game, we heard that Coach Pope had shown you all some videos kind of explaining the history of that rivalry and why it meant so much to the fans. Was there any talk like that ahead of this one?
Yeah, a little bit. He was a part of this, so he knew, how it went and, the rivalry and the history. So he definitely gave us some tidbits of how it was going to feel. We just went out there and tried to compete and, try to make, everyone, the people who played before us happy and, the BBN happy. So. Yeah.
If you had something to say, I guess, to Darius, wrote your letter, is that what you said?
Yeah, Darius Miller wrote my letter.
If you had to write one back to him after this game, what would you tell Darius?
Write one back? Oh, man, I have to think about it. I want to be poetic, so, I had to write something nice. But, definitely a big thank you just to him being a Kentucky Wildcat before, showing the ropes, played 4 years, won a national championship. Definitely a big-time person to look up to.
Lamont, emotionally, can you compare going from, I don't know if I'm going to play this weekend, to scoring a career high? Is there anything in your career that you can think of that compares to that?
Man, I don't know. I have to think back, but I was just on the daily, just trying to get back. I love basketball, so I wanted to play so bad. I wanted to play the Gonzaga game, I wanted to play the Colgate game so bad. So it was tough to be out. And I was just, every day, me and Brandon Wells were just, just treating the ankle, trying to get it back to normal, trying to get back to comfortable. And tonight, I was just out there playing. At that point, I just said, forget the ankle. My adrenaline was going. I just wanted to be out there trying to win. I just tried to make winning plays, and we got the job done. So I'm happy.
What does it mean to you to play in Madison Square Garden?
Oh, that's gonna be fun. Yeah, Madison Square Garden. That's definitely a historic place right there of itself. So it's gonna be fun to play there.
Haven't played there before?
Never been to New York. So first time. It's gonna be great.
Sorry if you were asked this already, but a big performance like this kind of etches your name in the rivalry's history. How cool is it to think that now it's like, oh, that was the Lamont Butler game.
Yeah, that's crazy to think about. Definitely, definitely. Just growing up watching Kentucky, watching big time games like this. It's definitely going to be something to look back on, something memorable, for myself and my family. So, I was just glad I was able to get the win out there.
Yeah, Pat Kelsey said that,